Hi, my name is Florence, and my two words are vulnerable and thriving. Kind of before I go into my story, I will just preface this by saying I never grew up in a religious household. We kind of just went to Sunday Mass just to receive the gospel, but I had never been baptized as a child, nor had I done anything that was involved with the church outside of just going to Mass. So my first word, vulnerable, carries two meanings for me, one of physicality and one of mentality. In regards to the physicality aspect, when I was 4, I had developed a really severe case of pneumonia with a high chance of not surviving. My parents had spent a lot of this time just praying that I would survive and hopefully get past this really difficult illness. And just by the graces of God, the doctors who were treating me found an article regarding a similar case to me, and they decided to implement a similar process. And thankfully, I survived, and thankfully, I'm here today. I guess fast forward to the mentality aspect of vulnerability. My freshman year, I had gone through a really rough breakup and had spent that summer getting involved in really unhealthy habits. And so going into my sophomore year, I had a friend who was involved in youth ministry, and she reached out to me just saying, "Hey, do you want to go to this youth group thing with me?" And at the time, I was really unsure. I'd never really been involved with the church, so I didn't know if I'd fit in. But despite that, something in my head was telling me you should go. So I decided to take a leap of faith, and I went to the meeting. And it was really nice and really fun, and I really enjoyed it. So I decided that I would go again. And then it just kept turning into again and again. And I had built a really good community within that youth group. And kind of in the middle of that, my friend decided to include church sessions before we'd go to youth group because they had a mass right before youth group. So we had spent a couple of years just doing that. And after that, I really enjoyed the community that I'd built and decided that I really wanted to fully be a part of this community. So my senior year of high school, I decided to get baptized and join the church fully. And kind of 2 years after that, as a sophomore in college, I feel really connected to God, and I'm really thankful for my friend who reached out to me to join her youth group and pushed me to take that leap of faith. And I just believe that hopefully, as I continue to grow as a person, I may also continue to grow spiritually. Thank you.